I was away for 3 weeks on holiday in August. When I came back, that's when I saw another picture of a child flushed out of the ocean. It just kind of felt straight away that I want to do something. We tend to think in a large scale. When there's a call for help, people think like politically, oh, should I be doing that? They're kind of like, you know, the judgment, oh, I don't think I should be helping them.
But what I do know is that you make a decision with your heart. Even doing this trip, we have had some sort of negative reaction to, oh, you're helping people who are just trying to get in our country, sort of thing. And I just think you can see the right or wrong of that situation very simply. People should not be living like that for months and years. Absolutely not. So you must help. Well, the first thing you see as you come over like the hill and the van are the tents amongst the mud and the rubbish, and it looks devastating, and it hits you immediately. There's the lines of police vans, and you can just feel the tension, and it feels desperate. That's the first impression, and it feels like that's going to be the whole way but then as you spend time there and you see more of what seems a bit like a marketplace, a bit of a community, and many different sort of communities of, you know, all living together like that, you know, there's a bit of hope and fun. You know, some of the people are really, like, you know, just have got a lively and sort of want to have a joke with you. We met some lovely people. Yeah, so it's just completely overwhelming.
Yeah. If there would be no volunteers, people in the camp, they would have absolutely nothing. I find it really fascinating that when I look at the warehouse, basically it's like a place run 100% by volunteers. There is like a structure, there is somebody's in charge of the whole warehouse, somebody's like a manager, who are like people who have been there for 8 weeks or over, so they kind of know how it all works. But I think it's amazing, you know, there's people working with the volunteers, the stuff comes in, it all gets sorted, it all gets distributed. When the van from the warehouse goes in the camp, all the people, the refugees, they already know what is happening, how it's happening, they all know the system.
Nobody else is meeting that need. They are giving them the essentials to survive.
My name's Hettie Colquhoun. Why am I doing this? It needs to be done. I can't imagine not being here at all now that I'm here. It's appalling when these conditions are in any country, but when they're in Europe, when France has the ability not to let this happen, and they are, it is the people of Europe that must show their governments how it's done, and that is sad. I really wish we weren't here. We are learning as we go along, and there are organisations, if they were allowed in here, that could from the off do a better job, and I've no misconceptions about that, but we're here in the meantime.
So we've come to an area called the Forest, and we've taken our own packs of food parcels in our backpacks, and this apparently is an area where people don't get to the donation plate, like the lines, more out there. So we've come to just ask people individually if they would like a food parcel from us. quite often they're taken to the distribution centre and handed out from a van, and a line is formed in the more busy area. But we came here because a lot of these people don't get to the food distribution, so we've just met some of the people, handed out the parcels, and just heard their stories. It is upsetting to see with your own eyes the way people are living, and just how friendly and lovely and upbeat people can be in this situation. But knowing they've been here for, like the guy over there, for like 4 months, is, it's upsetting. But it's, so lovely and friendly. Yeah.
So this is the Good Chance Theatre. We set it up as a safe place for expression, because we believe that expression is a really important need in people's lives alongside food and shelter, especially when people are in such an extreme situation. We find a lot of people, hundreds of people coming every day to be here and to be with each other and to work and to share stories and to experience somewhere that is genuinely safe, welcoming to all nationalities and religions, and whoever you are, you're welcome here. We found it's been met with real enthusiasm and used by a lot of people here.
The camp, is a breach of human rights law as far as I'm concerned. I don't have to research into it far to know basic standards of sanitation. Shelter alone is not being met. They're not being met. And the responsibility is not just of France, Britain, You have a border here in France. That's the reason this camp is here, not on our shore, You have a responsibility, and I think as people, we should start questioning, why our government is treating people like this. If they're prepared to treat any person like this, it too is an infringement of our human rights. Human rights don't apply just to one group of people, they apply to every single one of us. It threatens us if it threatens anybody else. There are children on camp, there are unaccompanied minors, they're traumatised, they're scared of authority. You need to deal with this, and you need to deal with it quickly.
Have you been here for long? Thanks very much. 2 months. 2 months.
UK, our dream. But we can't. This life here is disaster.
We're not here to invade your countries. We're not here to take your jobs. We're not here to control anything of your life. We're just asking for one simple word, which is life. We're just asking for life. You know quite well that there is no life in our countries. Syria and Iraq, there is no life there. And we're not asylum seeker, we're just life seeker. We're searching for life, that's all.
What is amazing about the human race is that we are adaptable. The reason that we are in so many different countries, the reason we're in so many different climates, and that we are the dominant species on this planet is that we are adaptable, and you can see that in the camp. The other side of that is that adaptability is something that our countries here in Europe need to remember. We can take people in. I think as well another point is particularly about Britain, and the thing that makes me really proud about Britain is we're already multicultural. This isn't new. This isn't, oh my God, look who's coming into the country. For hundreds of years, what has made us great and given us strength is that multiculturalism. You can see it in our language. We have so many influences from different cultures, different nationalities. So we should be proud of that. And we should not say, I'm going to have 20,000 over 5 years. We should say, look what we can do. We can take these people in and they will make us stronger, as they have before.